From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. They're coming together a yard there. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's got it. It's in close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
19-18.
Zone read here. Get to Pollard. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's the one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left with 4th down here. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Ravens.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. They'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Nicky back.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. We're working a couple yards past the line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another run for Henry. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Real quick.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Hey, hey. Yo.
4th down, pass coming. He finds it beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have it a little short of midfield. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's another Titans first down.
Big Lion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Cowboy 80. 60 by 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ford's going to throw here on third. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Kick by Trujillo is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Here's Lamar. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Hey, report!
Jackson to throw it. Andrews has it, marking downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 22 yards.
Hey, middle.
First down, Baltimore.
Hey, Alpha, come on. You change it. Chill up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Offense in the hurry up here.
We changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Jackson on third down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Lamar. Drop this one down for Henry. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Titans 3. Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for a Titans.
First down throw here for Ward. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it'll be second and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Pass pulled in by Henry. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down.
13.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
This is Henry on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the gun, Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now here he goes. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle. Right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First and 10 here. Ward. Just before halftime, you get a timeout. Take it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Come on. Hey. 70, alert. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break.
19 Tiger. 19, 18. Come 19. 18 Rattler.
He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Ward. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now.
Cougar 19.
Ward now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Now Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, here's Henry again. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Lamar. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Middle.
Third down from the gun. Andrews snags another one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete out to the right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6.
They run. Here's Henry. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
No, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Hits him on the out route. It's a race down the right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
$60 by 60 Mavericks.
Again, Ward going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Big Lion. Steady.
To the air on third and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He's sure to do it.
And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
16 yards.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's a give for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Running once more with Henry. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they tried looking his way on that throw, and we're still looking his way afterwards because it appears he was shaken up on the effort. He's in some pain. Trainer's out. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Ward setting the pass. And he put everything he's got behind it. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down.
The analytics are pretty clear.
First and
It's
10
hard
at
to
the
move the
43-yard
ball
line.
in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's trying to go deep again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Three. Come on. 60 Maverick.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. That one connects. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. The O-Tex on the extra point. And the Titans get it back to within 6.
24. Titans 18.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Return it. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Raven first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Sit on. Hey, Ozzy, sit on.
First down. Here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Hey, middle. That's hot.
Looking to throw. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the gun and give to Hill. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Lamar. Brought in right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15. First down, Baltimore.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They run it with King Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. When you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Henry. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate,
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Titans trim the deficit down to 5.
Ravens 30, Titans 25.
With 40 seconds left, you have to think part of this game comes down to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to Henry. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The Titans call their third and final timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Mitchell up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A 7-yard pickup that time. That brings up fourth and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end.